What's up, guys? Today is Tuesday, May the 12th, and we're going to do the opposite of what we did last week. If you guys remember last week, what we did was we converted our mixed numbers into improper fractions. So this week, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to start with our improper fractions, and we're going to convert them into mixed numbers using division and multiplication. Because we've talked about how division and multiplication are very similar. They're like cousins and can be used in tandem with one another. All right, so we're going to jump into two examples of how to convert our improper fractions into mixed numbers, and then I have 6 problems for you guys to work for today. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into those problems. Here we go. All right, guys, let's take a look at our two examples of our improper fractions. Improper fractions, and we're going to convert them into mixed numbers. Okay, so the way that we do that is through division. Okay, it's also a little multiplication depending on how you look at it, because as you all know, the relationship between multiplication and division is like symbiotic. Okay, they are like cousins. All right, hanging out, doing the same thing in reverse. All right, so here we go. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use division to figure out how many times 5 can go into 29. So we're going to count by 5s. We're going to say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We went too far at 30. So 25 is the answer. So what we're going to say is 5 can go into 29 5 times. Okay, we're going to put that there. It's the beginning of our mixed number. All right. Now, 5 times 5 is 25, okay, with 4 left over, okay, 29 minus 25, and we got that 25 by multiplying this by this with 4 left over, so that gives us 4 on top, and then we keep our denominator the same, fifths. So the answer ends up being 5 4/5. And we can actually check back to make sure we're right by saying 5 times 5 is 25, plus 4 is 29. And we bring our 5 over, and we still come back to 29/5. Okay? So again, just so you guys don't get confused, the first step there was to basically do this. We said, how many times can 5 go into 29 without going over? And that answer ended up being 5. So we put our 5 over here as the whole number on our mixed number. Okay? 5 times 5 is 25 with 4 left over. So this 4 now becomes our new numerator. So the 4 is going to go up here, and we're going to keep our denominator the same. All right? So what we did there is we multiplied the denominator into the numerator here, and our remainder is what went up here. Okay, so we just converted this back using multiplication and division. Let's try it again here. How many times can 8 go into 52? So we want to go, the question is, how can we get as close to 52 as possible without going over? So 8, okay, can go into 52. Well, let's think about it. If we said 8 times 5 is 40, we need more than that. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. Do you see how having our multiplication problems memorized is helpful now? So we just figured out that 8 times 7 is too big. So we know that it's 8 times 6. So we're going to put our 6 right over here as our whole number. Okay. And then we're going to divide our denominator into our numerator here. And we just figured out that 8 goes into 52 6 times. So we put our 6 up here. 6 times 8 is 48. And once again, 52 minus 48 gives us a remainder of 4. So that 4 becomes our new numerator. Excuse me. And our denominator stays the same. 6 and 8/4, which, if you know anything about multiplication, or excuse me, about division, is actually 6.5, because 4 is half of 8. But if you want to leave it at 6 4/8, that would be an acceptable answer. So quickly, let's go back over one more time how we did that, so you guys don't get confused. We took our denominator and we divided it into our numerator. So 8 divided by 52. Because it doesn't go in there evenly, we end up getting, it can go in 6 times with a remainder of 4. Okay? Remainder of 4. So we take our whole number, which is 6. That's this guy. We take our remainder, that's this guy, and we make it our numerator. And then we take this guy over here, this guy, and we keep it the same. He still stays our denominator. So our final answer here is 6 4/8. So 52/8 can be converted into 6 4/8. And 29/5 can be converted into 5 4/5. This is a mixed number. This is a fraction. Okay? And again, if you ever want to double check your work, you do this. You say 6, which is our mixed number, times our denominator. 6 times 8 is 48. Okay? Plus 4. Okay? 6 times 8 is 48. Plus 4 gives us 52. Okay, 52, as you can see, is our numerator, and 8 is our denominator, so 52/8. All right? All right, so hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to give you guys your 6 problems. Here they are. So get ready to pause your screen, write down your 6 problems, and go ahead and convert these mixed numbers, convert these improper fractions into mixed numbers. All right, so that's your assignment for the week. All right, guys? I'll see you guys tomorrow.